Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Lizzie, and for today's video, as you probably read from the title, I'm going to be ranking Scream Queens. So most of these I just got off of a list. It's kind of, you Google Scream Queens, and these are who came up. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get into ranking it. This is just like always with ranking videos. This is just my own personal opinion. I'm not saying that anybody else's opinion is wrong or anything. This is just my own opinion. So feel free to let me know if I left anybody out. Also, let me know what your ranking of these lovely ladies is. So let's just go ahead over here and get into it. So the first lovely lady that we are going to be talking about is my girl Sarah Michelle Gellar. If you are not new to the channel, you probably know that I love her so much. Of course, she was Buffy in the original TV series. She was in The Grudge, and of course Scream 2. So a little biased, but I love her so much. I'm putting her up in God tier. So a next iconic actress that we have is Sigourney Weaver. I feel like mostly known for Alien fame, at least in the horror world. She is of course an icon, an amazing actress. But as far as a Scream Queen for me, I like Alien. Not super in love with it. I'm gonna go ahead and give her an A, because I still think she's fantastic, but I wouldn't say she's necessarily someone that pops right into my head when I think Scream Queen. Now, the next icon that we have is Lin Shaye, who more probably recently known for Insidious. She was in the Grudge remake. That scene with her was definitely probably the most terrifying part of that film, and probably the best. She was in the Critters franchise, Ouija board franchise. She's been around for a long time. Not to insult her, but she's definitely fantastic. But personally for me, I am not a fan of the Insidious world. I just haven't really gotten into it. It's just not really my vibe. So I've seen the things that she's in, but I just don't know her as well as some of the other people on this. But because I do appreciate her iconicness, and I know that it does exist, I'm going to give her an A. Next one is somebody who's fairly new to the game, and that is Samara Weaving. She, of course, was in Ready or Not, The Babysitter. I think that she definitely can have an iconic horror career ahead of her. Definitely has the full-on potential to be an iconic Scream Queen, but she is still fairly new, and I would love to see her do more. I think she's a fantastic actress, but we'll see if she continues to make horror as her popularity gets bigger. We'll see, but I'm gonna put her B just because she is still fairly new. Next, we have, of course, my queen and icon, Miss Neve Campbell of Scream success. She's also in The Craft, and I love her. Of course, she, at probably no surprise to anyone, is going to go in the God tier. Now, next we're going to go with Miss Heather Langenkamp of Nightmare on Elm Street fame. Love her. I think she's amazing. The only thing is, I think as far as outside of the Nightmare on Elm Street realm, I don't really know her for much else, which I guess isn't really fair, because same thing with kind of Neve Campbell. I mean, she's known for other things, but I think when it comes to her, more people recognize her for Scream. But I am going to go ahead and put her as an A. I think she's still amazing and fantastic. Not necessarily God tier Scream Queen for me, though. Next on the list is Jamie Lee Curtis. Halloween, Prom Night, Horror Train, fucking just ton of stuff. Been in so many horror films. She's definitely just... You can't not put her in the god tier, in my opinion. So she's gonna go right up there. Next is Jamie Lee's mother, Janet Leigh. She is, of course, known for Psycho, that shower scene, but that's kind of all I really know her from. I know that obviously she had a long career, and it's definitely iconic, but I haven't really seen much that she's done other than the original Psycho, and that's kind of about it as far as I know her from. So she's gonna go in the B level because I feel like I have not seen enough of her content, and that's more so on me, but that's where she's going. So Danielle Harris, someone who I feel like tends to get underappreciated. I know a lot of people in the horror community do love her. She's also part of the Halloween franchise, as well as the Hatchet franchise, a bunch of other stuff. I love her. I think she's, like I said, underappreciated. I personally, again, haven't seen a lot of her stuff. So for me, I hate to do it, but I'm gonna leave her in B. Now, next is, and I'm probably gonna pronounce her name wrong, so just forgive me, but it's, I believe, Adrienne Barbeau, and she was in The Fog, The Thing, Creep Show, a bunch of stuff. I personally know her as the DJ narrator voice for Tales of Halloween, which I absolutely love, and if you have not seen it and you like horror anthologies, especially Trick or Treat, I always suggest people check that one out. It's just definitely one of my favorites, and I love her for that. But just like kind of some of the other people in this B area, I don't know her films quite as well as some of the other, so I'm gonna go ahead and stick her in B. Hate to do it, but this is where I feel she goes from. Now for our last, but definitely not least, is Catherine Harris. I absolutely love her. I love her in American Mary. That's probably my favorite thing she's been in. I know she's also in the Ginger Snaps franchise and probably a million other things as well. But I love her in American Mary, and I'm gonna go ahead and put her up here in A because I just adore her that much, and I'm just kind of also biased because I absolutely love that film. But there you go. That is my list. That is my ranking of these horror Scream Queen icons. So I hope that you guys did enjoy this. Again, let me know what your ranking is, and again, if I forgot anybody, let me know that as well. If you did enjoy this, please do give it a big old thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for more horror related content. And before I go, a quick shout out to my Patreons. Thank you guys so much for helping to contribute to the channel. If you know the perks to being a Patreon, links are in the description below, along with all of my social media, and I'll see you guys again later with another video. Bye!